Welcome to newest episode, Adventures at Your Doorstep. Today again, I'm not close to my doorstep. I'm like 180 kilometers south, and I had the topic of today for going to see some old ancient Roman leftovers, but I decided to start at another special place close by. Took the chance while I'm here. As you can see, we're again at the water. This is still the Rhine, and what we can see here is the city of Rheinfelden, Germany. And what you can see there is the city of Rheinfelden, but Switzerland. I don't know if there's many like these cities between countries with the same name. I don't know, maybe you know some, put it in the comments. But that's where I am today, right? Old ancient bridge over the Rhine River. That's already Switzerland there. Down there is the city of Basel. And I just made the quick stop here, and down the waterway is the first stop with some old Roman leftovers. I don't know, it's 5 or 6 stops I've planned for today. Not sure what to find there, first time going there, so we make it from stop to stop. Just have a quick look on the bridge, and then we're off to the first stop of the day. Not sure. Well, if you look on a map, the country line is dividing directly in the middle of the river. Not sure where exactly, but definitely on the other side we're in Switzerland. I'm not completely crossing, just giving a little hint. Have to look there. Let's check the other side. Nothing special here, not the topic of the day. So, yeah. Sure, a lot to see there, but not for us today. So, that's pretty much it. Let's get back to the car. Drive down the river. Beside the river, of course. And let's check out what's to find there. So for my first stop, I've chosen what I like to say, maybe a roadside find or something like that. Where I came from down there, Rheinfelden, and the way down there is Basel. Just behind the tree line it's the Rhine River, so the other side now is Switzerland, and behind there coming the Alp Mountains, where the Roman Empire had its origin. And along the Rhine River, that's where they first came, manifested their roads, brought up their let's say houses and stuff, and made the first settlements. And I'm quite sure all along these mountain roads you would find places like this. But same as here, most of it's not above ground, it's below ground. As we can see there on the picture, it's just across the road here. On the other side, I'll show you in a second. But you can see what was there. They expected to be a bigger settlement with farming and stuff, as well as blacksmith, sorry. A blacksmith was there as well, so they expected to be a larger settlement. as well, and that's where I'm standing. A little building which was for the soldiers. So probably just a little larger tower with space for a couple of soldiers. Sure, there were some of them all the way down there, and then in the cities they had the big castles where a larger number of soldiers were stationed. And here just for lookouts, so they can look over the river and have the look inside the country, the same like they would do it in modern days, right? So you're safe behind the water, but you want to see what's going on the other side. So Castel here, that's a leftover. Like I said, probably would have been a tower. Unfortunately, they don't have a bigger picture, sorry. But as you can see, still probably somewhere below is the old Roman road going just behind there, and then with the years dirt came, new roads came, and it's farming country. Now we have to wait. Now, a train track also going past there, and I just show you, like I said, the tower is here and the settlement would have been on the other side, but all that's left today is farming fields, unfortunately. Still try to give you a look. See you on the other side. Next train already coming, so just real quick. Sorry for the noise. It's down there, like I said, behind the tree line, going all the way down there is the Rhine River. And just straight down here would have been, well, they digged it out, they took all the finds that were in the ground, and they left the ruins down there. Not much to see anymore. It's back to farmland. Yeah, not much left to find except some pictures, and it's farming ground today. So, but still, roadside find, right? They made those roads like 2000 years ago, and we're still using them today. All down there, Switzerland, Switzerian mountains, and here the beginning of the Black Forest. So, next stop, we are in a place above where we've been before. It's a little hard to see, but we're inside the forest. From down there it's going downhills. I'll show you on the way back. The way up here was pretty tough. And what they found here, pretty much the same building you would have found down there, from size wise and meaning wise. A little bit about the history. It's from about 2 or 3 past Christ. And yeah, that's pretty much again all that's left from the stones. The history says, well, they used most of the stones for some road building and whatnot later on, but at least this could be saved. As you can see, they predict the area looked quite different. Not sure if this is just an example, because I don't see any road here, but maybe it was. Not sure how old these trees are, but if we think that's like 1700, 1800 years ago, and was a lot going on. Again, like I said, the main Rhine direction was there. So from time to time they start moving inwards in the country, and the first things was of course settlements around the mountains, and another settlement along the river we'll discover next. But I just wanted to see this. Just think, people living here, having their outcome here by quite simple farming, having some animals. They said they found some bones in there, the typical pig, what they said, let me read again. I think goat and chicken, maybe. Sheep and goat and pig, yeah, right. They marked them there a little bit. So just typical farming from there, right? And then some big farmer somewhere around renting them this place, getting a percentage of their income each year. That's how it worked until what, medieval times, right? Or even longer, labor work. But therefore you had a house, all the necessary stuff, and that's it. So on the way up here I saw some interesting stuff, not about ancient times but about forests itself. So I think I pack my stuff and we go back down to the car and I show you some interesting stuff I saw in the woods there. See you in a bit. So that's where we came from. And that, I think for some meters, it's pretty much only used nowadays by those guys going downhill with their mountain bikes. At least looks like to me. It's a little wet because it rained last couple of days. But well, just doesn't look like too many people by feet walking along here. And this probably looks pretty much like a bike road they would use. But then I think just after the next corner down there, try not to fall again. Let's see. Yeah, now it becomes a little wider road or walkway. Just to know how it comes. It's growing over so different. But yeah, the woods where they left alone, and that's one part I would like to show. There's another one probably coming out on the other side from the farmhouse where we've been, and down here, and that's, I guess, what they mean, or what they wrote down on the, you can see there on the info board about the stones and giving the roadways. So probably they used them to build those roadways. So maybe there had been even more farmhouses, I don't know, because there's a lot of stones in between here, and I could imagine they used the ways up here into the mountains later on. And yeah, there's another place similar to the one where we have been before, another home of family Flintstone, so to say. And well, we came down there, farmhouse, and what you can see here already building, and we have a mountain top or mountain side going up there, and we have a little valley in between, even though there's no running water, or at least not anymore. No river, can hear no water. Maybe there was before, not sure. As you can see, more and more stones here. So a human-made road. And what you can see on the side here, just look at the stones, how they come out here. And then on the next spot I'm about to show you, you will probably see the difference. And then you remember from the one mountain side we've been really close to my place, where they broke out the stones since long ago and built part of the cities, of the monumental buildings which are still there and whatnot. Again, a bigger overgrowing part in between here. So what makes me think not many cars going up here. So probably just pedestrians and bicycles. That's the interesting part of the woods. Like I said, you see the way coming up here with stones even leading up further. And we have a ditch here, like we've seen before. And just look at the stones there. Pretty much looks to me like they broke out stone there. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's nature made, but the similarities are clearly there, right? Because mountain backside there, and here we have a little ditch, and the rocks looking like this. I would guess they used it. So, and another part which impressed me of this part of the woods, they leave it nature, like I explained before, but here you could see it even to extreme. Would you call it extreme? I don't know, because you can see it's going steep up there. Therefore, when they're got caught in a spider web. Therefore, when you got landslide by strong waters or whatnot, you can see all the trees moving and they slide down. Let me see where I am. See there? The roots. Same over here. The battery about to die. Yeah. So another kilometer to walk down the mountain. Same all the way. Like I said, this small valley down there. Really nice, really impressive. Off the roads, off the typical roads where people go and look at stuff. Just go out, explore stuff, and find places like this. You can see complete. But as you can see, just a little down the road, first moment coming out of the woods. Still nowadays, sheep farmers here. They have their barn there, as I just saw. I don't know, maybe it's lunchtime for them. It's what, 1:45 now. They have free entrance to their barn. Probably they're going down there first. Even up there's one single sheep. Some of them down there. And another green field at the side, where they will probably go next. And then, as you can see, coming through the woods, you can see the other side already. And the mountains over there. That's already Switzerland again. Let's see, can I see them? Don't know. Is it lunchtime or is something in the TV they like to see? They decided to come back, take a look in their barn. Maybe the farmer called them. Okay. Didn't know what to find today about Roman roadways, Roman buildings, Roman leftovers. Well, got fascinated by a sheep farm. Why not? So, and then, yeah, it's like less than a kilometer up the hill. Then, as I said, you can see already the first regular farmers. You have a great look right below the power pole there. That's where the river is, and Switzerland on the other side. Yeah, pretty close everything. So let's get back to the car, put on the AC. It's 30 degrees today and I don't know, 60-70% humidity. I'm soaking wet. Let's cool down a moment and then off to the next stop. So probably another day of roadside finds. I'm here in a small village. Again, down there is the Rhine River. We're still going beside the Woodside, and there's a museum up there, but it's closed today. And I just wanted to take a look from outside and saw this sign, Roman buildings. It just says Roman buildings, but just take a look. Just a little sideway. It remembers me a little bit of the bunkers I found way back in Normandy, just in the side road. See pretty new buildings, backside of the mountains. Just in between here, some little leftovers. So that's where we are. And that's the outskirts. And that's a museum that is unfortunately closed today. It's only open on holidays and on Wednesday. Today is Monday. Anyhow, nice. There was a villa here and down there, and at least they kept some leftovers. Like I said, only some of the walls left. See here, leading over here, and just the same like the stones, like I showed you in the woods. They used for the ways, to manifest the ways. You can see some more here, going way under here, and there. Like I said, in older times, first they took the stones to build some different stuffs, like roadways and whatnot, and with the leftovers they put in dirt there and whatnot, and it get lost under the dirt. You build a road over it and it's gone. So probably many cities having stuff like this under their old stuff. But we take a look. There's big glass front. It's just around the corner here. Just let's take a look what's to see from the outside. So it's a Roman villa. It's a museum. Again, really nice information board. It's where we've been a minute before. So probably they belong together, right? That's a recreation of the villa. Some artifacts they found in there. Reliefs from the walls. Wow, really nice. It's a little unfortunate it's closed today. Really nice. You can see the cold water bathroom. Again, the big picture down there in the outskirts. Anyhow, nice. They keep such places open for the public. So, nice stop. Now we're close to the corner of Basel, and the Rhine River now taking a turn up north. It's the same way which we want to take now. Like I said, that's Switzerland over there. That's our mountains, and now we're coming between the Black Forest and the Vogese Mountains, because now down there we have the so-called three countries egg corner. It's where Switzerland, France and Germany come together in one corner, and then Switzerland ends down there, and France starts going on the eastern part, and through the northern part it's Germany. Sorry, just going back to my car now. It's just right there. A nice corner here, and like I said, you wouldn't even recognize. It's just overbuilt on a regular road, just in the middle of a village. Pretty sure under there it's more stuff. It's just nobody took the time to dig it out to find stuff. Mountaintops there. Okay, back to the car. So, second last stop, city of Badenweiler. It's already a little bit towards my home. It's similar to Baden-Baden in a lot of ways, and one of them is the Romans have been here, of course, and they left their thermal bath ruins. Well, Baden-Baden, they're below ground. We have not been there yet, but here they're pretty much above ground. As you can see here, that's the ruins of the ancient bath from the Romans. Quite impressive, nicely done. And right beside it, similar to Baden-Baden, there was Caracalla terms. Here it's Cassiopeia. It's a different name. And another thing that's similar, not sure if it's visible from right here, but I'll show it later on. We have some mountaintops, and also here, like Baden-Baden, there's a castle overlooking it. But first let's take a look if we can get inside there. Take a closer look to this exhibit and the park. It's also similar. Not sure. These walls, they also belong. Probably. As you can see, we're again middle of the woods. It's a card. Well, nice to again explain. We've been here, take this way, and now we're here, right? Baden-Baden is all up here. So that's about 200 kilometers. Oh, you can see nicely military castles. So this is my way, Strasbourg, and the others going up there. Different areas. And that's how this place would have looked like with the rooftops. And thermal quells. That means they use the water coming from the mountains, right? Oh, that's nice. There's nobody here. Just buy your ticket. Grown up. €3. So let's do this. And then you let yourself in. €2. And another one, €3. Gives you your entrance card. insert and get in. Nice. Well, it's a nice atmosphere in here. Hard to imagine. I'll show you in a second over there. Again, probably what it have looked like. And then after it was again covered in dirt, like I said, they had to dig it out again, like always. 1784, that's what it looked like when I took out all the dirt. So I guess we came in from here, this way. And then let's see. That's what I meant, that's nice. You see down there? That's the covering of the stones, right? And some of the original painting, dark red. Down here would be a water basin. Oh, the explanation comes over there. You can see the tiles, original. You can see the shape here, like that. It's down there. So also the floor from the swimming pool, it's been with tiles and the steps to get up and down. Sweating bath. '11 and 12, yeah, that's those two behind. Heizraum. So this one and a similar one on there, and in between here, that's the rooms where they kept the fires, and then by pipes and whatnot, they brought in the heat there. So the first sort of sauna. Still the tiles are there. A little bit left there. Oh wait, I'm wrong. The sweating room's in there. This one. And the round one, cold water basin. So the water coming from there, that's why there's a connection. And then after you poured out a lot of sweat, you jumped into the cold water. That's where we're at right now, what it looked like when they dug it out. Today the water coming is 26.5 degrees. That's already, it's not warm, but it's also not cold, right? And they expected that it had been warmer in those days. A lot of tiles intact here. Way to get in and out here and down here. Seating areas around it. But just imagine 1, 2, 3, 4 big pools. Then these 2 sweating rooms with the cold water. Another outer walls. Of course there, let's see, maybe there's some explanations. You need 1 or 2 changing rooms, even though they're not wearing that much clothes like we did today, but still. So we're at the end now. Yeah, changing rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4 changing rooms. It's like that, so you could come in from here and there. Changing rooms, the two big bassins, two smaller ones. So like in here, oh, what they found there. Let's see. Shoes. Copper pipes. That's crazy. 2000 plus years old. Some more explanations about those times. They've known how to have a good time, didn't they? Yeah, so you change your clothes in here, and then you could walk in here, take a bath, get over to the next room, take maybe a second bath. And we can go back there. Information unfortunately lost. There's a little story about even the Celts. They've known the meaning of those important water places. There's Baden-Baden again, Strasbourg important. We are here, and they say on one of the mountaintops there was a Roman castle which had looking view down until Strasbourg. So if you remember maybe Lord of the Rings, when they gave those signal fires going from mountaintop to mountaintop, well, they expect this one would have been possible going down there, and then down here it's over Switzerland. So you had all the way up there. So let's check out the backside. What else we got? Konsolsteiner. This one, okay. That's for the rooftops, right? So on the top of this wall, these would sit looking the other way and would carry the wooden construction for the roof over this. Probably they found it inside here. Just look at this. That's a decent pool size, right? If I remember it right, if you're a Roman citizen or if you're a city citizen, not sure about which way, the entrance was free, right? So if you had the time, you could come take a bath for free. You see, so that's the roof. There's the entrance to the front. The entrance is from the side to the changing rooms. That probably would have been here. The area, the two entrances to the main front here. The other sides are there. Meeting points, right? This is some of the tiles left over. Must have looked impressive back in those days. More of the connections. Probably another steam coming there, heating up the room, keeping it warm. They perfected these techniques, right? This like 2000 years ago. And then after the Roman Empire gone, the barbarians took over. They lost it all for a couple of thousand years. We lived like primitives again. medieval times and whatnot. Little exhibition area. Let's see. Information movie not running, unfortunately. Rise and fall. Let's see. At least take the information board. So you see, after the Romans pulled back about 260, so that's like what, 1800 years ago. We forgot how to use it. That's Baden-Baden. Friedrichsbad, that's still existing. So you could have the Roman bathing experience. That's in Baden-Baden. If you Google it, Friedrichsbad, this is still existing. So you could get there. I'll do this one day as well and have the experience of this kind. There are a lot of lizards in here. It's nice. A little more of the historical stuff. So, okay. It's Bath ruins. So not only 2 or 3 stones left in the earth, quite a bit more. At least the tiles. Unfortunately, not much of the wall paintings, as you can see. They're pretty much lost. There's one of the lizards. Let's see. Oh, he already disappeared into the wall. No, on top. See him? Down here. There he is. They're all over this place. They like the warm stones. Today was a warm day. So, okay, let's get back to the car. Let's find the castle. It's somewhere over there. And then, if we can make it, one more stop, we'll see. Maybe. I was about to leave the park. Car's just up there. But when I came here, let's see if this is the information board. Yeah. Mammoth trees. I thought so. I'm like, what the heck? How impressive are those? I'm not even sure. If you can imagine this. That's the same one like yeah, Yosemite. That's what I thought. Well, not so much about this one. No, it's here. Giant mammoth trees. So they are what? 120, 170. 170 years old. That means? I don't know. Let's see. No. If you don't stand in front, you don't get it. So that probably means origins from the Sierra Nevada. Not sure. Take a look. Massive. Nice. Really nice. Well, different to Baden-Baden, the castle is not on high top, and Baden-Baden down. Here the castle is right there. I'm just outside city limits. Castle sitting right there. Really nice ruins. Something for a later day. Today is Romans Day, but the castle sitting there, and the same you can see now. Look at this view. On the other side, more mountains like we saw them before, but I need to go. So one more look to the front. Just from the side of the mountain you're coming out. Well, it's not in top front, but just around the corner, and bam, you're in the valley, you're overlooking everything. So, last stop for today. Long in between the mountains. We just came from somewhere in between there. So you can see all the mountains going up there. And another part in between there. And one of the reasons probably the Romans settled here is they already knew where to build good houses, where the ground had some quality. Let's check the outer skirts first. They knew how to grow wine, right? One of the most famous stuff, and still until today we're growing a lot of wine around here. And well, first check there. So one of the last better leftover buildings, well, ruins to visit. It's another villa I found here. So that's, yeah, a little similar to the one we've seen before within the city limits, but that's one outside of the city. We have the beginning of one going down there, but out here, like you see, still as of today, farms, farming areas, and so that's the main area then, where all this around was coordinated, where the big bosses lived. Yeah, the villa, the official part when visitors came. So this had to look good, even though Rome is way down there. You have to show you brought your lifestyle here, the quality of living and whatnot. So they built like in Rome. The houses was the same quality. Of course, the size of the houses were important. Don't know how they did it with the architects. They brought them, if they were coming with them when they started, well, like conquering Germania, the barbarian areas. Unfortunately, it's only open from Tuesday to Sunday, so not today. And again, like the other places, part of the outer walls and then the inner walls inside the museum. Oh, we still can see some nice dimensions, right? Really nice. I think down here in the south there's not so much more bigger exhibits, bigger museums where you can visit leftovers. It's more than the northern part, North Rhine-Westphalia, before, or even city of Mainz, where the Porta Negro, they have some, when I remember it right, they have some castels left over, so the places where the soldiers were and whatnot. But down south here, I think what we saw today, it's already the best possible. Oh, you see some of the mosaic from the floors they had inside the villa. That's a little sad, because like I said, you only see the foundation walls and little of the groundwork, maybe some tiles, floor tiles and whatnot. Okay, that's interesting. We can take a little peek. So that's what they expect, what it have looked like. Main house in front, little garden area, and the houses probably from the people working here. You even see walls going all around, so probably you could have animals and whatnot living there. They tried to recreate the floors. Oh, there's some more mosaic pieces. But like I was saying before, in the you see there's even a lower part. It's nice. There's one more corner to take a look around. Even in the baths, all the cover of the side walls, the inner walls, and all the paintings, the colors and everything, it's not there anymore. So therefore, I'm quite sure once you're into it and then somehow this topic catches you and you find a sort of interest exploring what's left. So probably this is the outer walls. As info board, we take one short look there. Like I said, unfortunately the museum itself is closed, so nothing to see for us from the inside. And yeah, probably to really see something even more impressive, I would have to think about going down to Italy. Of course, Rome, still a lot of things to see there. And then to get even what to say, deeper impression, it's maybe not right, but more like what it really looked like, would be to visit Pompeii. From what you saw in the TV, what they got restored from out of the ashes and whatnot. I think they even recovered a lot of the wall paintings and stuff like that, so I think that would be the next level. Sorry, was a little high. So that's, yeah, like I expected. Again, that's where we are right now. The main building, the other outer skirt, it's the workers, and then it's leaving a little more down there. So they expect this to be active from 1 until 3 past Christ. So for about 2 decades. Not sure from the inside if there was fields, if they were only decorative and the fields were outside. But I think it shows you got some money and whatnot if you could have a area like this, call yourself, have like 5 buildings for people working for you, having yourself a nice villa there, even though you're in the barbarian country. I think that doesn't look too barbarian to me. And like I said, if you have all the luxury you would have in Rome, except all of the people, well, same like today, right? Depends on if you want to have the luxury but be by yourself, or if you want to have the luxury and show it around. Of course, then you would have been in Rome or somewhere better place. Anyhow, like I said, interesting. Not sure where I pick up next. Maybe more north, staying in Germany, or for the next holiday plane, couple of days, like when I traveled to Normandy and go down south to Italy, check out Rome, check out Pompeii, and well, I forgot the name, little outside of Rome, that's supposed to be interesting as well, the big harbor part. Let's see, where's this one? So out and about 5+ hours now with all the driving around, searching. 2 places I didn't found. I was hoping there would have been the rests of or ruins to say of an old bridge. Didn't find them. Maybe they're not there anymore. Hard to tell. You could try to find information about the Romans around this area here, or Roman ruins. Overall, it's quite hard to find on the internet, even though there's a lot of stuff in the internet. The interesting stuff still hard to find. Anyway, started with those small castell ruins. Just some stones we found there, and now we stop with the nice villa ruins at the end. It's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, so if there's another episode one day, you'll sure find it and see it. And so to finish it for today, just the last words. Remember, life is short. Make the most of it.